Our next guest has investigated crimes as Veronica Mars and started as the voice of Anna in Frozen, and now she's back with another children's book called The World Needs More Purple Schools. Say hello to Kristen Bell, everybody. Yes. Give it up for Kristen Bell. Hey, great to have you here. And I know it was a happy post-Father's Day to your husband, Dax.
Thank you. You know, I was out of town on Father's Day. He was out of town on Mother's Day this year. We really blew it.
So what did you, no celebration for him?
Well, no, but what we did was we got him out of the house on Saturday, and he works out in the, like, his gym is our garage, and it's really dingy in there. So my girls and I took, like, spray paint and acrylic markers, and we decorated the whole inside of it with, like, love notes and pictures of our family and kind of graffitied his space. So we'll see if that was too invasive or TBD.
Yeah, he'll let you know. I'm sure he'll.
Guys.
Well, maybe we'll hear about it on your new podcast that you have with your hubby about relationships. So how's that working out?
It's, you know what, our favorite thing in the world to talk about is relationships, like how humans interact, how we can be better, how we can understand each other more. And we started just taking the microphone into bed at night and recording the conversations we had, because we talked about problems we were having or people were having, and he calls us the honey and the hammer.
Who's the hammer?
Yes. Because we both have different perspectives, but it's always somewhere in the middle, right? And so we're going to be taking people talking about their relationship issues, and it's less advice because we're not qualified, and more just like maybe we just walk you through it. Maybe we say like, oh, but you're having a problem with your wife. I wonder if she might be feeling this. You know, just like different perspectives, and maybe it's just a place for people to vent. I don't know, but it's been really fun so far. It'll be out soon.
Tell us about the new book, The World Needs More Purple Schools.
This is, it's such a big part of my heart, this book. You know, we wrote The World Needs More Purple People at a time when we saw our kids just seeing everyone in the world arguing. We were all like, just involved in this like outrage addiction, and we thought like, what if there were a set of principles that kids thought were really cool, like good values? And so we basically took our purple principles from the first book and applied them to a place where people come together to grow and learn and share and make better ideas and learn about each other, which is a school. It's really a love letter to and for educators, because we've all had those educators in our lives that have changed the trajectory of who we are. And so they've also, educators have been on the front lines of a lot of stuff over the last few years, so we wanted to write a love letter to them.
And that is the truth. They sure have. And speaking of your first book, you did receive some criticism for the first book because they said you were promoting color blindness. What do you have to say to people?
Well, first of all, that's kind of what the book is about. It's about hearing other people share, using your own voice, but also listening. You know, and I think that came out of what I can identify as during the first promotion of the book was in the middle of 2020, when we were all learning a lot of stories that were very necessary to learn about, right? And I used the word sameness in one interview, and I was talking about character. Like, we may think we're totally different, but if we both like pizza, maybe let's start there. You know, and then you can learn my story, I can learn your story, and we can bring together better ideas. But the word sameness was not the right word to use at that point, and that's kind of what being a purple person is all about. I was using my voice, but I was also listening, so that word was not applicable anymore, you know, and I learned from it.
So take us inside a purple school. What's the ideal?
Well, a purple school is a place where, again, like I said, the educators help our little people, but I think this book is almost, I hate to market it for grown-ups, but get it if you're a grown-up. Our purple principles are inarguably good. That was the goal of like, what can no one argue about? Well, I don't think anyone can argue that we should be asking great questions, promote critical thinking, both big and small, right? Like, how far is the moon and what's the name of your dog? And then purple people, principle number 2 is laugh a lot, work really hard, use your voice for yourself and for others, but also listen, and then just be uniquely you. My partner Ben loves to say to his kids, which I adore, learn as many stories about as many people as possible, because it will only make your world bigger and our world better.
That's beautiful.
And that's really what the book is about at its core, celebrating listening to people and understanding we all have individuality and our own unique quirkiness and putting a place together to celebrate that.
Yeah, and celebrating that. Well, before we let you go.
Right. I knew.
That was very brave, Robin.
Frozen 3. Come on.
Well, I'd love to officially, with zero authority, I'd love to officially announce it here. You guys can take it. I would do it in a heartbeat. I love that family.
I know, Nina Menzel, she says she's in. She's
Well,
ready.
listen, if we're both in, what are we waiting for?
There you go.
What are we waiting for?
I love how you say zero authority, but you're in.
Yeah, 100% zero authority, but let's do it.
We're happy you're here, though.
Thanks.
And Kristen, thank you so much for sharing. The world needs more purple schools. Hit bookshelves everywhere tomorrow. Do not miss it.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.